Yesterday, a hearing in the U.S. House of Representatives went absolutely off the rails when Democrat Jamie Raskin started grilling Matt Gaetz about the 2020 election, about the January 6th insurrection, and of course about his good friend Steve Bannon. Matt Gaetz attempted to defend himself, but Raskin wasn't having any of it, resulting in one of the most beautiful exchanges I have ever seen anyone have with Matt Gaetz. Here's the clip. Take a look at what happened.
Now you're the one giving challenges to the stenographer. So
No, I'm telling you, wait a second. I'm going to elaborate on your answer.
No, but I haven't even given my full answer yet.
That's not how it works in the Rules Committee, Mr. Gaetz. Just follow this then.
Well, wait,
the president.
Do I get to respond to these?
Mr. Gaetz, I'm going to give you the chance to respond.
Well,
It
sounds like
President Trump asserted executive privilege. President Trump asserted executive privilege for McGahn. President Biden has not asserted.
I believe there is.
Has not asserted executive privilege.
President Trump has initiated litigation. Look, the reason you all waited on McGahn is because the Russia hoax wasn't going well for you. And the reason you're not waiting now is because you have no other legislation or other solutions for the country.
All right,
that's why
Mr. Jordan, let me switch
you
to you.
had the McGahn playbook, but you've ditched it because you guys need January 6th so bad.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. I love that. I know it's so childish and stupid, but I love it. Because honest to God, at that point, there's no other reaction you could really come up with. Like, but you, because of the Russia thing, blah, blah, blah. It's just great because it really does just make the other person trying to make a point like, well, damn, like, okay, I thought I had a zinger, but okay, now you're pissing me off. I don't know what to do. And of course, you could see that Gaetz got flustered after that because he's like, but you need January 6th to distract people from all these other things. Distract them from what, dude? They're actually working on all those other problems too. I don't know if you've noticed this, but your party is helping to obstruct literally any forward progress on anything else. I criticize the Democrats frequently because they deserve it. But to say that the Democrats are doing nothing right now is an absolute lie. To say that they're not at least attempting to address some of the problems in the United States is a lie. They're not very successful with it, that's true. They're not moving forward the way they should be, that's also true. But they're not ignoring it so they can just focus on January 6th. If anything, the January 6th Commission, which is what Gaetz is whining about there, the January 6th Commission's the one that's been put on the back burner. Like, that's the one where there's very little forward progress. And for the record, the reason Matt Gaetz was getting so heated is because he was actually there at that hearing to defend his good buddy Steve Bannon. Oh, because he doesn't want Steve Bannon to get arrested for failing to comply with the subpoenas that he was recently issued and didn't comply with. So Gaetz showed up there to testify on his behalf. And by the way, at one point, when Gaetz was going through his ridiculous little spiel there, Raskin, in a separate clip, which unfortunately I do not have, but I did watch it yesterday on social media, Raskin actually told Gaetz, listen, all this nonsense you're throwing at me, I'm sure it works well on Steve Bannon's podcast, but it's not going to work here in the House of Representatives. Just another great line delivered perfectly by Jamie Raskin, shutting down this absolute moron of Matt Gaetz. And Matt, if you want to talk about distractions, how about the fact that the investigation into your personal life seems to be getting much closer to you? You've got your own problems to deal with, but you're trying to distract the public with your flashy displays, with your tour with Marjorie Taylor Greene, and of course your new podcast, Firebrand. Yeah. Who's really the one trying to engage in a series of distractions here, Matt? If you can't get enough Ring of Fire, we encourage everyone to subscribe to our channel for fresh video content 7 days a week. And for even more from me, you can follow me on all social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram @Fair and Balanced.